Good evening, YouTube. I'm still playing around with my OBS, Streamlabs OBS here, but as you can see, I've made my uh, boxes a little bit bigger today. They weren't real teeny tiny the other day. They're not as teeny tiny. And I fill up more of the screen than normal here. So I'm just messing around with some stuff, just like I said, just trying to get it right for Fridays. Um, you see, that would be about the full screen, but that's not what I want. I want, like there, and then I have to figure out where to sit in order to make things right. This bottom screen is where this is going to be where I have my dice, and this here will be where I have my game board, and I have to figure out exactly how to center that just appropriately. So it'll take some learning, some getting used to, as does most new things. So big thing is figuring out exactly how to be in the picture and be centered. But this is all new, so I'm just checking some stuff out. I had enough time to get on here and say, hey guys, hope all's well. This is just a test. This isn't an actual show until like Friday, but I'm hoping this all works out, because if it does, this will be what I use for my my gaming, and that way I won't have the limitations of StreamYard, where I only have 20 hours 20 hours a month. So I see there's one viewer there. I just don't know who it is. Participants. Okay. Double timestamp. So I can't see who the person is. Well, I'm like I said, I'm just testing, messing around, seeing what's going on, seeing what works, see what doesn't. I know that I can't. Oh, cool. I actually, Apple Bolt, it's been a while, but I, believe it or not, I still have your package. I kept the address for that, um, because yeah, it meant a lot to me. So, um, and it's been a while. Um, yeah, I would definitely like that. I would definitely like that Apple Bowl. That would mean a lot. Um, I'm just trying um Streamlabs OBS. It's something new. This way, what happens is I can use. I have two cameras, believe it or not. I have two cameras, and I can use these two cameras. One will be my dice box where the red, white, and blue racing is, and the other will be my game board. Uh, the other will be my game board where the Glory Days boxing is here. That's where I'll like put my strap board or my APA baseball board, and that way you can see me, the board, and the dice box all at once without having to switch between cameras. I'll have my two cameras and me and everything all, and this is a test, and I'm going to be doing this live on Friday with my Friday night fights. I've been using well, I've been doing Glory Days boxing here, Friday night fights, and I hate to say it, Sean, but I found out that uh, Floyd Merriweather and Ray Robinson, and I think that is Sugar Ray Robinson, are they're part of the welterweight fight set that's due out at the end of this month or the beginning of next month, and it'll be a while before I'll be able to do that. So my original plan, like I said, was to do uh, Anthony Joshua versus Mike Tyson, and for the second card, I was going to have Tyson Fury versus Ali, and that will be very interesting because everybody's kind of saying that Fury's kind of seems to be the greatest right now. Well, let's put him up against the greatest and see if he beats him. What better test? If everybody's saying you're the best around and that you're the greatest, well, let's put him up against the greatest and see how he really is. Is he going to last 6? Who knows? But if you're going to be the best, you got to beat the best. So yeah, and everybody's looking at Anthony Joshua and saying he's going to be the next one. Hey, Chris, good to see you. I'm just testing out my Streamlabs OBS. As you can see, I've got myself in my main camera, and I've got 2 other cameras I'm using, and I'm just checking things out, checking things over. This way, it's an alternative to Streamlabs because Streamlabs only gives me 20 hours of free time, and as far as I know, you can use this unlimited, this Streamlabs OBS. And the other thing I like is Eastgate. I think the last time I went to Eastgate, it took me about 45 minutes to get there. I'm in downtown. Like, if you know where the Newport Shopping Center is, you're within 3 minutes of me, literally. Um, so because I'm about 3 minutes from Kroger's, the Newport Kroger's, um, and Applebolt there. Oh, that's good. What I did is I saw a video that said to turn down the, uh, the mic a little bit, the outside mic a little bit, and that would help the sound from your headset, and that's what I did. Um, I don't know. I'd like to know how you did that trick with the box score, because what I would do then is move. I'd try to put the box score right underneath that stuff there. So that would be neat. I'm using currently. I had been using StreamYard, and I started messing around with OBS the last 2 days. This is my second night using it, and I figured out how to make the boxes bigger and smaller and stuff like that. I had them really teeny tiny, and you couldn't say. Make a text box when you want to change it. See, I'm not. Yeah, I'm like I said, I'm kind of new to all this. It'll just take a while, but for now I've got kind of what I want, which is the idea of me and my boards and my dice thing, and you can see it all together rather than me having to switch between cameras, and that's what I want. Click on the plus. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I see that brings up. Oh, click on the plus, add a text box, add source. Let's see here. Let's see. I don't know where that went. Question is where to go. Put it on there. Get source. don't see where it goes though. Yeah, like I said, this isn't something that I'm great with yet, so I'll have to figure it all out. But I'm just more worried right now, just the size of my boxes and being able to see all three of the cameras all at once for right now. But I did like what I'd like to eventually do is that space underneath is to, if it's a baseball game, put like the baseball thing and change the score accordingly, like you had the other day, Chris. I just don't know how to do that just yet. So, um, oh, that's okay. That's my keys. So, but I'll have to mess around with it later. And I'm just checking things out pretty much. But I like what I see so far. Well, Chris and Applebolt, good to see you guys both. Uh, I'm still waiting for one package to arrive from Strat. I don't know if it's arrived yet. It didn't arrive today. I know that much. It's nothing huge and earth-shattering, but uh, it's really neat. Eventually, I'm going to need to ask certain people their favorite positions, especially like Chris. I think that he would be most likely a catcher or something. It's my guess. I don't know on that. Is that your favorite position, catcher, Chris, or are you more of a first baseman or second baseman type? But there's some people that if I did because what I did is I made a personalized card and I made myself a Cincinnati Reds player. Put you on third? Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Uh, hot corner. But yeah, I I put myself in right field, in left field, and catcher because those were the three positions that I played when I was in red, white, and blue league. And believe it or not, best, my I had one of those phenomenal major league catches at left field that for one brief moment I was a Major League Baseball star because what I did is uh, I I did one of those behind the back catches and the ball was on a fly and I did one of those behind the back catches. I didn't even see it. I just stuck my right hand towards my left and the ball came and bang right in the glove. And for one brief second I was a Major League Baseball player and that was phenomenal. The other instance of that was what happened. It was red, white, and blue. I can't remember exactly, but what happened is in practice, I hit a ball to the outfield, like between second and first base, but in the outfield. And the day of the game, I got the exact same pitch. I hit the ball to the exact same place. The only difference was that in practice, I got a home run out of it, and on the day of the game, I only made it to third, and it was Mother's Day. It's one of those things that I remember was Mother's Day. Those were the two times when I was playing baseball that I felt like a major leaguer, and it was like I couldn't believe it. It happened to me twice when I was playing red, white, and blue, and one of them was a great defensive catch that I would have been on This Week in Baseball for months and years if it had been in the major leagues. And it was that offensive play where I just hit the ball between second and first, and it went all the way into the outfield. And the only difference was in practice, I got a home run, and the day of the game, I only got a triple out of it. A little disappointing, but hey, it was like bang. It was just awesome. It's one of those memories that you'll never forget. It would be kind of the thing comparable to it now would be the idea of me meeting Chris and us playing Strat or Appa face to face, or even in that matter playing Glory Days boxing face to face. And the one person that I would love, Chris is one of the people that I'd love to sit down and play Strat or Appa with. The other person that I'd love to sit down and play a game with is I'd love to sit down with Rob and play either Glory Days boxing or the other thing I'd love to do is I'd love to sit down and do a red, white, and blue racing event with Rob. I think that would be phenomenal. I did give. I wanted to let you know this, Rob. I did give Keith Avalon some fictional tracks that would be great to use for red, white, and blue racing. One of them was the idea of the Great Wall of China. Another one was Middle Earth, a Middle Earth track. Another one was the Willy Wonka Chocolate Factory. Just, some things that you never kind of really would have thought of before. Grand Canyon would be a great race. The idea of putting like the Daytona 500 in the Grand Canyon, that would be awesome. And I saw today, I was looking somewhere, and I don't know if you know this, Chris, but they're coming out with a mat for the Fury football. And somebody went ahead and did something that I was hoping somebody would do, and that's they have a XFL. They have XFL players for the second season football for Play.com. So that ought to be interesting. Well, guys, I'm going to call it a night. Like I said, I really meant for this to be a test. I didn't mean for this to go for 30 minutes or so, but that's all right. I'm just checking things out for Friday. And Friday, I'm having a double header on Glory Days boxing. I'm going to have Anthony Joshua versus Mike Tyson, and Tyson Fury's going to fight Ali. We're going to see if today's greatest can become the all-time greatest. So, good night, Chris. Guys, I love you, and God loves you, and keep rolling the dice, and I hope God gives you the outcomes that you